So there are wheelchair drive simulators that you can do it in like a simulated driving method or for a game. They're not readily available, so many clinicians and clients don't have access to that. I really like the idea of just getting somebody in a chair and driving, that even if they're in the chair that you're going to have them drive in, you don't get to see how the chair reacts or how their body moves, because they're not actually physically moving in space. I think for some people, also like the virtual reality or simulator environment just isn't real enough, although maybe that technology will catch up at some point. But for now, it's actually, I feel like, not that hard to set up a lot of these alternative drives. You know, it might need some setup on the front end, but if you're gonna go through the whole effort of setting somebody up, you may as well just put them in the chair and give it a go rather than use a simulator. There may be some clinical implications beyond my practice, that if someone needs a lot of repetition and they don't have someone skilled to do that training with them in their environment, then maybe a simulator might be useful for something like that because they're not physically moving. But I would say by and large, most people still prefer to just get in the chair and go, you know, in the clinic or and then out in the real world to actually get the practice. And it's hard to also to problem solve until you actually do something. It's one thing to sit in the clinic and program something and have someone go up and down the hallway and say, yeah, it looks good, but then they go out in real life and don't realize they don't have enough power to get over something, or they have too much acceleration or deceleration or whatever the case may be, and they didn't feel that, you know, in a simulated environment. I think the same thing would be true for sort of a driving simulator. It's hard to tell what you don't know or what the chair needs in something like that.